All right. Somehow, the internet here is going back and forth, but I believe we're back up and on as we lost a little bit here. But we're in the top of the second inning. Here it is. One out. It's going to be a curveball hit down the third base line. It's going to be thrown right to the first, and he got him in time.
Great throw by the third baseman there to make the long throw to get Boucher out. That's going to be 2 outs here in the top of the first, or bottom of the first, excuse me. Now it's going to bring up Blake Close to the plate, number 11 for the Red Knights. He'll be swinging from the right side of the plate.
So here we go. 2 outs as Close steps in. 3-0 Highland here in the top of the second inning. Yoder's looking for the signal. Here it is. Fastball just misses. As Close steps in. Here's Yoder's second pitch. Just low that time. So it's going to be a 2-0 count here. 2 outs, top of the second inning.
Yoder, a very efficient pitcher. Usually doesn't get too many pitches on the batters here. That's going to be ball 3.
Yeah, that's kind of shocking. You don't really see Yoder's throw that many balls in a row.
No, he's been throwing a lot of strikes today, and it's either he's getting the quick strikeouts or the guys are making quick contact on the first or second pitch. But he's going to walk him.
It's going to walk him. It's going to put him on.
Now batting, number 7, pitcher, Nate Brownfield.
The designated hitter, Nate Brownfield, going to come to the plate. As mentioned earlier, he subbed in to pitch after 1 out in the first inning.
So here we go. As Brownfield steps in, looks Close, sitting at first. 2 outs here. In the top of the second, gets a fastball called strike on Brownfield. As Yoders looks, try to get the sign, looks over, checks out. Close, gets his sign. Delivery. Swing and a miss. So it's going to be an 0-2 count here for Brownfield.
Yeah, Brownfield was swinging for the fences on that one there. It's a shame he didn't make any contact. But he'll try to now here with 2 strikes on him.
So here is the 0-2 count. The pitch is going to be taken by the third baseman. He's going to throw over. Is it going to be in time? No, he's going to drop the ball. He's going to become safe. And nice heads-up play by Close as no one was covering third. So he's going to make it there. We're going to have runners on the corners with 2 outs here in the top of the second inning with a score 3-0 Hawks.
That was great alertness by Blake Close there. The throw was on line, but as the first baseman stretched, just popped right out of his glove. And it's going to be runners on first and third with 2 outs here. That's going to bring up for the Red Knights their third baseman, Jason Nett.
So Jace is going to swing and a miss. Fastball inside for the strike one. 0-1 count here. 2 outs. Live coming to you from Minerva. Checks over Close. Here's the delivery. It's going to be a hit. Right second base. He's going to go right to first. 4-3, and that's going to be your third out here in the top of the second inning. So we have no hits, 1 error, 2 left on. We go in to the bottom of the second with a score: Highland 3, Red Knights nothing. Game today brought to you, of course, by Valley Converting in Toronto, Jefferson County Cable, our friends at DeCarlo's Pizza, J.E. Foster Funeral Homes, Clark Funeral Homes, and Gus's Goodies, where everything is baked with love.
Boy, Gus's Goodies and DeCarlo's, Rich, you got me hungry during this broadcast there. I tell you what.
That's right about the time Suf would say, hey, what are we doing afterwards?
That's what I figured, yeah. Yeah, filling in for Suf here, I got to mention food at least 2 or 3 times during the broadcast, so due for a couple more.
Once again, guys, this is an audio broadcast only for today's game, and probably audio for the rest of the way out for the Red Knights. Tell you what, it's beautiful. Sun's starting to peek now behind the clouds a little bit. It's beautiful baseball weather. The field is always beautiful here at Minerva.
Oh, you got that right. That's something common you see anymore here is these turf infields, and boy, do they look sharp.
Oh, they do. Mike Waller, we truly appreciate it. The hospitality always here at Minerva.
Absolutely. Very welcoming as we walked right into the broadcast booth, and just overall great experience so far here at Minerva.
So here we go as Brownfield digs in, throws the first pitch in the bottom of the second. He gets it on the outside corner, called for a strike.
Up to the bat for Highland is going to be the designated hitter, number 21, Tony Yoder.
So he's going to get a called strike off that. He has a nice curveball that comes in there.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's good off-speed pitch, and he can really find the corners with it. So it's an excellent pitch by Brownfield.
So here we go. 0-2 pitch from Brownfield. Just outside, tries to get him the chase, which is actually a good miss there for Brownfield.
Oh, definitely. When it was a called strike on his last outside pitch, he says, might as well go to the outside again, and that went a little bit far. Exactly.
So here we go. Fastball just inside. 2-2. Brownfield coming in for Blake Close. The bottom of the first. And here comes the pitch. Gets called. Strike 3 on the outside corner.
Excellent pitch by Brownfield there. He found that outside corner once again, gets another called strike, and that'll be a nice strikeout.
So here we go. Hopefully we're running through okay, as we had a little bit of an internet issue here with that, as someone accidentally unplugged us, but we're okay now. I hope. Someone let me
We can
know.
always hope. That's going to take us back to the top of the lineup here for Highland, and it's going to be the second baseman, Grant Miller, up to the plate. Miller was walked on his first at-bat.
Yeah, that time he's just going to take a look at a called strike. One out here, 3-0 Hawks. Here's the pitch from Brownfield. Tries the curveball again, gets him to pop up. Brownfield's running. So is Evan Walter, and it's going to go out of play.
That's going to be off the roof of the dugout there and bounce back in. We had the first baseman, the pitcher, the catcher all running towards that one. So a lot of alertness here for the Red Knights. That's a good sign.
So it's an 0-2 count now for Brownfield. One out here in the bottom of the second. Brownfield gets the sign like he wants. No one's on base. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Once again, tries to get him to chase the outside pitch.
Yeah, he was putting a lot on that one. Ended up slipping on the mound there, but he's going to wave the umpire off. He's all right. But trying to find that outside corner. He's been getting a lot of called strikes. So we'll see for him to aim for that again.
We'll find out as Brownfield steps on the mound. No one's on the base path for the Hawks. One out here. Here is the 1-2 pitch. Just down low. So that puts the count at 2-2 here. 3-0 Highland. As we're in the bottom of the second inning. Looks like third base is playing up pretty good. Here's the fastball high. Now we're going to get to a full count.
Yeah, Jason that at third base. He's not afraid of any line drives coming his way. He's always charging in front of the base. He's a fearless third baseman out there.
So here it is, a full count pitch. Gets him to swing, and he misses. Strikes him out, sets him down, and that is going to put the 2 outs. So that puts up the center fielder, number 22, Cody Yoder, to the mound, to the plate, with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. 3-0 Highland. As Brownfield looks in, the pitch just low.
Brownfield looking to strike out the side here, hopefully, as he's now 1-0 in the count.
Looks at it. Here is the 1-0 just misses the plate again.
That was
2-0.
That was the outside that he loves to throw to, but that one just a little bit high for the umpire's liking.
Brownfield gets the sign. Here is the 2-0 pitch. It's going to be fouled behind us and out of play. Gets what he wants. Telling you what. Red Knights have a nice crowd down third base line.
Absolutely. I've seen a lot of red and white go all the way down the fence there towards the left field line. And
Curveball pops up. Chase net under it. And he makes the catch. So 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no one left on base. We go to the bottom of the, we go to the top. Top of the third with the score. Highland 3, Red Knights nothing. And just kind of give you like a little recap of what happened here in the first inning in case you missed it. Came right out with a couple of walks, ran the bases loaded, and a beautiful hit at the right field. Was going to, on a nice single, scores 1. And then, of course, next one comes up. Nice another hit down roughly between the gap of the the center fielder and right fielder, and scored 2. So that's where we're sitting right now with 3 on the board for the Hawks. And the Red Knights came to the plate. It was a 3 up, 3 down, but pitched pretty good. And you have Isaac Yoder, who is pretty much the Highlands ace.
oh, yeah, you got that right. Yeah, he has had a fantastic season this year, and he's really showed it here through the first 2 innings, really shutting the Toronto Red Knights down.
Highland got here by beating Frontier with a score of 11-1.
Yeah, a little bit of a recap of how they got here. Highland in the first round defeated Bellsville 25-0, then defeated Shenandoah 10-0, and then in their last game defeated Frontier 11-1 to now advance to the final. And for the Red Knights on the other side, won their first game against Bridgeport 16-0, defeated Caldwell 5-1, and then beat Shadyside 8-7 in a thriller 2 days ago. So that sets up for number 2 seed Highland, number 3 seed Toronto to meet in the final here.
Oh, that's awesome. So here we go. As that's going to bring up Silverthorne to the plate as he watches ball 1. Andy digs back in. Here's the pitch from Yoders. Gets the outside corner for a called strike.
That was a good placement by Yoder. The umpire's calling everything on that outside, so look for them to aim for that corner again.
That's exactly what he does. As Andy misses, brings up strike 2. 1-2 is the pitch here. No outs, top of the third. 3-0 Highland. Here is the pitch. Into the dirt or turf or carpet or however you want to say it.
Yeah, I never know what to call it here, but all I know is the parents are happy that they're not getting as many dirt stains on those pants, I'm sure.
Pretty true. As Yoder delivers just high on fastball, brings the count to full. So here he goes, steps in, gets the call. Here's the pitch, gets called, strike 3 on the inside corner. So that's going to be 1 away here in the top of the third, and that's going to bring up Sloan for the Red Knights.
Sloan, one of the few left-handed hitters here for the Red Knights, as the pitch from Yoder comes in.
He's going to get on the outside corner, buddy, for a called strike 1. Fastball.
Yeah, it was a good pitch by Yoder. That
Some
one was.
smoke on it.
Oh yeah, you heard a lot of pop on the catcher's glove
Here's
there.
Yoder's 0-1 as he just fouls it back to the fence. It's a piece of it.
Yeah, that's progress here. Hopefully, can put this one in play.
So here we go. Here is the 0-2 pitch from Yoder. Just high as Sloan has to duck and get out of the way.
Yeah, that was that fastball again, coming in hot. So I would have been shaking in my boots at that one coming coming high.
Here's the 1-2 pitch as he's going to foul off a nice curve. He's going to battle in the box. So stays alive with a 1-2 count. One out here, top of the third, 3-0 Highland. No one on base for the Red Knights. Here's the 1-2. High. So 2-2 now is the count. Still one out here as Yoder gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss.
They're actually going to say
tipped it.
Yeah, I didn't hear any ping off the bat, but looks like he got a piece of it, and he's going to stay alive here.
Battling in the box for Salone. 2-2 is the count here. One out. Yoders brings the 2-2 pitch. Gets called. Strike 3 on the outside corner.
He finds that outside corner again for the strikeout. Him and Brownfield both have been looking towards that outside corner, and they've been successful with it.
So that's going to bring up Zane Kinsey for the Red Knights. As he did hit the ball as he grounded out to first. Just outside for ball one.
And what I've noticed from Zane Kinsey playing is he is one of the most alert players. When he's out in left field, he always knows when to cover and can get there quickly. He's got a lot of speed.
Here it is. Curveball just into the bat, foul back. 1-1. 1-1, 2 outs here. Top of the third, 3-0 Highland. Nice shot by Kinsey. It's going to be in the gap between right field and center as he makes the turnaround first, goes back to first. Now the Red Knights get a runner. I'm sorry, not a runner, but gets a runner on the base.
Runner first, yeah, excellent. Yeah, that was a good contact by Kinsey there. I thought that one was going to soar into the gap between right field and center, but Grass slowed it down a little bit, and the right fielder was able to get that in and hold him to a single.
So that's going to actually put a hit in the hit column for the Red Knights. Top of the third, still 2 outs here. Kinsey at first. Yoders checks him. The pitch. Line drive down by third for a foul ball.
And that was a high inside pitch. It's great work by Walter to get the bat on ball there and really pull it down the line.
So Evan Walter steps in with an 0-1 count here. 2 outs. Kinsey is sitting at first. Yoder chucks the runner. Here's the pitch coming down outside.
That's going to bring it to a 1-1 count here with 2 outs. Walter batting third, playing catcher here for the Red Knights.
Throws over to second. Kinsey dives back. He's going to be under the tag. He's going to be safe.
Yeah, Walter looking to get something going here with a runner on first base and the meat of the order up here. So hopefully can put some runs on the board here.
Pops up as Walter looks to the third, or looks for the right fielder, makes the catch. So with 1 hit, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, we're going to go into the bottom of the third with a score. Hawks 3, Red Knights nothing. Telling you what, not a bad game so far here is.
No,
we mentioned the sea of red and white down the third base line.
Absolutely. The Toronto faithful are here in abundance today, so they are lined all the way down left field to support their Red Knights. And so far, so good for the Red Knights. Hopefully put a couple runs on the board here soon, but efficient pitching by Nate Brownfield there in the second inning. As he warms up here. We're going to have due up for Highland. Leave the number 3, 4, and 5 hitters. That's Nolan Yoder, Jeff Tadero, and Alec Weaver. Brownfield will have his hands full here with the 3, 4, 5 hitters, the meat of the order. Pitched pretty efficiently with 2 strikeouts last inning. As we mentioned before, started to clear up a little bit here after some rain clouds were pushing out here earlier. And now looking like a pretty good game here of baseball as we now start the bottom of the 3rd inning here.
Number 18, shortstop, Nolan Yoder.
Nolan Yoder, the shortstop, going to be up here for the Highland Hawks. He's going to bat from the right side of the plate. As Nate Brownfield puts his glove back on and stares towards the plate, ready to throw the first pitch of the inning. Brownfield throws. Inside pitch goes right past Jace Nett at third base.
So he's going to round the base and takes and stops at 1.
That was a so close for Jace Nett to make the play there, but just off his glove, and that's going to be a single here to start the inning for Highland.
Zane did a nice job getting the ball in quick. Holds him at a single. That's going to bring up, like you said, pal, number 7, senior, first baseman, Tadaro.
We have Tadaro, the big lefty, in the lineup here.
3-0 Highland right now here in the bottom of the 3rd. Looks back over, checks it, throws over. He gets under the tag. So, Nolan Yoders once again throws over to first. Yoders dives back.
Yeah, he was staring him down there for a couple seconds, and Yoder wasn't moving, so he decided to whip it over to first base.
Yoder does have some speed out there at first base. 28 stolen bases on the year. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be a high drive shot between the gaps. It's going to be going, and it is gone. Home run for Jeff Tordaro.
Boy, Tadaro really got a hold of that one, putting it over the right center fence. I wasn't sure if that one was going to stay in the park or not, but that one was crushed with power by Tadaro.
Oh.
That's going to put the Hawks up 5-0 now here in the bottom of the 3rd inning, as number 16, Alec Weaver, comes up to the plate now.
Yeah, it's going to pull up Weaver. Still no outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. 5 on. As Weaver steps in, like you said, here's Brownsfield's pitch. Curveball. Doesn't fall down. Still stays high for ball 1.
And Brownfield hopefully able to settle down after that home run and rack up some outs here.
Still fastball high from Brown. Telling you what, a beautiful hit by Todaro, 2-run home run. That one's going to be fouled back and out of play.
That was excellent contact by Tadaro there. He really put a lot of power on that ball, and it soared over the right center fence.
So 2-1. Here is the pitch from Brown. It's going to be right to short. Bowser takes it, fowers over, and it's going to be not in time as he goes to tag, and it bounces out of his mitt. So he's going to be safe at first.
Yeah, that throw a little bit off the base by Dom Bowser, but good alertness there, by Andy Silverthorne to try to get that tag, but it just bounces right out of his glove as it makes contact with the runner.
So they're going to mark that as an E6 for the Red Knights here in the official scorebook. Here is runner going. Evan throws down. It's going to be not in time as he slides in safe. It's going to put Weaver at second base now for the Hawks. 5-0 here in the bottom of the 3rd.
And up to the plate now for Highland is the catcher, number 25, Dakota Miller. Weaver taking a pretty big lead there off second base.
That's going to be fouled back to the fence. Brownfield. Bottom of the third, 5-0. As Brownfield looks for the sign from Walter. Checks back the runner. He spin move. Just comes over. He's going to actually hit the batter with the ball.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the Red Knights second or shortstop were looking for the throw there, but thankfully, not for the runner's sake. The ball hits off the runner and keeps it in the infield.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. That what really helped us an awful lot is that ball was actually heading towards center field.
Absolutely.
Which meant Weaver would have went to third.
Exactly.
So that's going to keep Weaver at second, though, as Brownfield checks the runner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Curve strike.
Good movement on the pitch there by Nate Brownfield. He gets ahead in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes now against the batter.
Still no outs here in the third. Sitting here in the curve ball. It's going to be in the gap. It's going to be caught. He did.
I believe he held
Beautiful
on to it.
catch.
Oh.
Wow, beautiful catch by Logan Salone out there in center field. He had to run that thing down and pretty much almost dive for it on a beautiful catch. We couldn't tell from where we're sitting if the official was giving him the out or not, and finally he did.
Yeah, that was excellent. That was right in the left center gap. I wasn't sure if either fielder was going to get to it, but excellent speed there by the center fielder, Logan Sloan, to track that one down and to still be alert enough to get the ball back in so the runner didn't tag from second base.
Well, that was the thing. The runner wasn't exactly sure as he was waiting for the umpire's call too as well.
Yeah, I think we were all surprised there. Logan Sloan was able to track that one down because there was a lot of ground he had to cover there in the outfield. So excellent work by Logan Sloan in center.
Brownfield wants to pull out Walter and have a little chit-chat with him at the mound. Weaver at second for the Hawks.
And the right fielder, Will Schblock's going to be up to the plate here.
Yeah, Will Schleybaugh. So here's Brownfield. He's looking. Here is the pitch. Gets him in the curve, strike one. 0-1. Right now is the count again for Schleybaugh.
Excellent movement by Brownfield on that pitch as it curved right down into the strike zone.
Steps off just to make Weaver go back. Weaver has a nice lead out there at second base. Here's the pitch coming down, swing and a miss. It's going to give an 0-2 count right now.
Another great movement by Nate Brownfield there. The made the batter look a little foolish swinging at that one. That looked like me in Pony League trying to hit curveballs. It was an ugly scene 10 years ago.
So there's one out right here in the bottom, bottom of the third. 5-0 Highland. Here's the pitch. Another curveball. Just doesn't go anywhere. Doesn't drop like he wants it to. So it's going to pull up 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 runner on. That's Weaver at second base for the Hawks. Brownfield checks him. Here is the 1-2 pitch. It's going to be popped up down by first base line, and it's going to be out of play.
It's going to go off the roof of the dugout again there as Silverthorne runs over to try to track it down, but just a little too far out of play.
I have the window stoppage down there. I don't get down that far if it's at the line. So.
Yep, so you see the ball and then the ball disappears.
It's out of play unless the ump says something, right?
Yes, absolutely. We wait for his call.
So Weaver at second. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. 5-0 Hawks as Brownfield from the stretch comes set. Checks the runner. Here's the pitch. Down the third base line. And foul.
Yeah, Schleybaugh getting on top of that one. Pulling it down the line there.
So here we are, 5-0. Checks the runner. Here is the 1-2 pitch. Once again, down third base line.
Yeah, Schlabach is getting on top of these pitches, just getting on a little too early on the pitches here. He's hoping he's going to put this one in play for the sake of Highland. Run on second base still, Weaver.
Yeah, we're still sitting here with one out here in the bottom of the third. 5-0 still. Here's the pitch. It's going to be bouncer towards short. Bowser gets it, throws over the first. And he just, nice scoop by Silverthorne to get the out at first.
Yeah, excellent speed by Schlabach, making it a close one there. And good work by Silverthorne to scoop that one in.
So that's going to bring out 2 outs here in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, the grounder there advances the runner to third base. Isaac Yoder the plate, number 44 here for Highland.
He has an opportunity to help himself out as there's a runner at third. Here's the pitch. Inside for ball 1. 5-0 Highland here. Bottom of the third. 2 outs. Here is the 1-0 pitch. Stays there high.
Another inside pitch there. That's been unlike Brownfield, who's been hitting the outside corner very well. So maybe he'll try to aim on this one here for the outside.
Here is the 2-0 pitch from Brownfield. It's going to be swung, popped up, and out behind us. So that's going to be a strike for him.
Yeah, a lot of overcast here during the game, so won't have to worry about the sun getting in any players' eyes for tonight's game. As Brownfield looks to throw another pitch. That's going to lead to a 3-1 count here against the batter Yoder.
So here we are, 3-1, 2 outs here, bottom of the third, 5-0 Highland as they have a man on third. Here is the 3-1 pitch. Swing, high fly ball once again, but in the gap, it's going to be flying. It's going to go right over top of Salone's head as Weaver's going to score. He's going to try to go to third. The ball comes down the slide. He got him. He's out. Yeah, it was a good call. I don't know how he saw it, but it was a good throw from Salone down to Jace Net and got him.
That was excellent play. That good alertness by the cutoff man to find Jace Net and fired it in there. Jace Net able to hold onto the ball and make the tag. But the run is still going to count there for Highland as they go up 6-0 here as we head into the 4th inning. Sloan, that one, he had great speed again there in center field. That one just a little bit too far for him as it bounced off the fence. And he got the throw in there, and they got the out at third base to end the inning. But still 6-0 Highland now as we go to the top of the 4th inning.
Unbelievable. I'm telling you what, it just misses like he did the first time.
Yeah,
I mean, the first time he had to run the ground again, did it and made the great catch. This time it was just 2 over his head.
Absolutely. Yes.
As the wind has picked up here at Minerva.
Yes, Sloan is surely getting his steps in today in center field. He's made 2 long plays out there.
So, it's going to be 3 runs on 2 hits, 1 error for the Red Knights. We go into the top of the 4th here. It's been a pretty quick, fast game.
Yeah, both pitchers for either side have been very efficient in their pitching. They don't take too long to look for the sign and just basically get up there, throw the ball down the middle.
It's about it. You're absolutely right. Once again, this is a audio-only game, which is going to be the rest of the way out here. Which is going to be the rest of the way out here for the Red Knights. And there's a couple reasons why, too. You know what I mean? Which is not a bad idea.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, no one can scout and all that other fun stuff, too, as well.
Oh, definitely.
We would love to bring it to you, video, and the kids would love to be here, too, as well. But here we go, as Yoder is just going to not give much time as number 12, Zane Kinsey, steps in.
Here we have Kinsey, Balsher, and Close due up for the Red Knights here in the 4th inning.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. It's going to be outside. So 2-0 count.
Zeb Kinsey, the freshman, and it's sometimes I find it hard to believe he's only a freshman. Based on his size and playing ability, both on the football field and the baseball diamond, he does a fantastic job athletically. I think Toronto's going to be happy to have him around for 3 more years.
Here's Yoder's 3-0 pitch. High. We're going to go ahead and put Kinsey on the base.
That'll be good for the Red Knights here with no outs, having a runner on first base. Hopefully can get something going here,
And this
put a
is
couple
who
runs on the board.
Absolutely. And this is who I would want up. Batting in the 4th position, your shortstop, Dominic Bowser.
Absolutely. Yeah, Balsher, a very talented player, both on the pitcher's mound and in the batter's box. Hopefully he can get something going here for the Red Knights. Maybe put one in the gap.
Well, he's going to get a fastball in the outside corner called strike. So top of the 4th, Kinsey at first. Bowser at the plate. Here is the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Kinsey taking a generous lead off first base. The catcher was looking to throw it down, ended up dropping the ball, but Kinsey will remain now at first.
Here is the 0-2 pitch. Check, holds it. It's going to be ball. 1-2 the count, no outs. Kinsey sitting at first. Yoder comes set. Just at high, 2-2 the count.
Yeah, Yoder getting a lot of smoke on those pitches. We can clearly hear the pop even through these windows here in the press box.
Absolutely. Yoder looking at Kinsey, brings it to the plate. Curveball. It's going to be hit high. It's going to be a fly ball to the shortstop, and he's going to make a nice catch. So that's going to be 1 down, but Kinsey's going to be still at first.
It was interesting there. It looked like Balsher tried to call timeout right before the pitch came in. Umpire didn't see it, wasn't quick enough, and but still was able to make contact on the ball. But yeah, just a little unfortunate there for Balsher.
So that's going to bring up Brownfield. Throws it over to Kinsey. Kinsey gets under it, safe. Yoder's has been watching him that whole entire time that Dominic was at the plate, so he thought he would try it there. Checks Kinsey, brings it in, throws inside to Blake.
Yeah, Kinsey been taking a generous lead there off first base, hopefully trying to get into the head of Yoder.
So Blake Close in the plate. Close swings and misses, strike 1. Count 1-1 here. 1-1, 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Throws over. Kinsey in there safely.
Yeah, it was a quick pickoff attempt by Yoder there. Wasn't even going to bother looking at the batter before he tried to pick off Kinsey.
Not at all. Here's the 1-1. It's going to be down third base line and out.
A lot of inside pitches there, this at-bat for Blake Close. Those are always tough ones to hit, but makes contact on that one.
So Close looking at a 1-2 count here, 1 out. Kinsey still at first. Here's the pitch. Down low again.
Going to bring it to a 2-2 count here on Close. 1 out, runner on first base.
So here's the pitch inside again. Now we're going to have now Close, full count.
this would be great if the Red Knights could get a hit or draw a walk here, put 2 runners on with 1 out as Yoder.
Here is the
winds
full
up.
count pitch. Close. Flies it deep center. He's going to make the catch as Kinsey goes back to first.
Yeah, good contact by Blake Close there, putting that one deep, but the center fielder didn't have to move much for that one. It was good positioning by him.
So that's going to put 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. And now Brownsfield's coming in. Here is the pitch. Inside pitch. 1-0 the count. Kinsey. Yoder checks over. Gets a sign. Here's the delivery. It's going to be swung and fouled back behind us. Brings up the count 1-1. 6-0 Highland. Top of the 4th. 2 outs. Yoder checks over Kinsey at first. Here's Brownfield's 1-1 pitch. It's going to be inside again. Ball 2.
Yeah, that pitch way inside. Looked like it came close to hitting Brownfield, but he's going to remain in the box here with a 2-1 count.
Coach is right. I hear him screaming, "Don't worry about the runner." 2 outs. Here is the 2-1 pitch. Still low. 3-1.
Yeah, Yoder was very, very efficient as the beginning of the game. Now throwing a lot more balls than before, and could potentially walk another batter here.
Here's a 3-1. Outside corner called strike. So 3-2.
Good placement by Yoder there. Him and Brownfield both know that outside corner very well.
Kinsey still sitting at first base. Here is the 3-2 pitch by Yoders. Runner's running. It's going to be a chopper down third base. Throws it, and in time, it's on a nice stretch. So it's going to be no runs, no hits, 1 left on. We're going to go into the bottom of the 4th with the score. Highland 6, Red Knights nothing. You're listening to Red Knight Baseball right here on the K9 Network. We will be back. Telling you what a really nice field this is. They have always kept this field nice. Another one of my favorite fields I love to go to is, of course, Lancaster, the Beaver Field. We've been up there many times, and they always treat us really well there as well. But I'm telling you, it's just a beautiful facility, and they know how to run a game.
Oh,
I'm
absolutely.
telling you what, does a nice job.
Yeah, as we mentioned before, the turf infield here at Minerva, something you've been seeing more often here for these teams. The Toronto Red Knights have it at their stadium, just put it in last season, and just a lot less upkeep to have to cut the infield grass, make sure the dirt's in good shape, paint the lines and everything. So it seems like it's the way of the future for a lot of these teams.
Well, you stop and think about it, too. I mean, turf fields, if it does happen to rain or do anything like that, they can get the game in a lot quicker than having to try to put field dry on the field and all that other stuff like that, too, as well.
Exactly. Yeah, don't have to drag the field, and so it just seems like the much easier solution. And I myself have never played on one of these turf fields, but
It's interesting.
It's interesting to be interesting to get the player's perspective of what they prefer. I'm sure sliding and everything is a much more comfortable affair than having to go on that dirt gravel when you're diving into second base. So not a comfortable maneuver.
I understand that completely. As Brownfield takes them out here still in the bottom of the 4th. That's going to pull up number 21, Tony Yoder. And he just steps off, didn't like something. Takes a look. Here is the pitch. It's going to be outside. So 1-0. Comes set. Here we go. Once again, outside.
That was identical pitches there by Brownfield as he hits the outside 2 in a row. Hopefully can ease that one a little bit in further to get a called strike.
So here is the 2-0. Gets a swing and a miss. It's going to be strike 1.
Great
Against
off-speed
Yoder.
pitch there for Brownfield as Yoder was way ahead of that one.
That is Tony Yoder, by the way. There's 3 Yoders playing tonight. 4 Yoders playing tonight.
Yeah, if we can't remember a player's name, we just yell out
Just
Yoder.
Yoder.
And odds are we might be right.
It's true. As 3-1 is the count. No outs here. As Yoder is the first batter. As he's going to be fouled down the first base line to give him his second strike. So here we go. Full count situation here for Brownfield. Yeah, it's kind of like during basketball and football when we don't have a roster. It's always Juju Banks.
That's right.
We're going to use Yoder as there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 Yoders playing in this game. As here is the 3-2 pitch. It's going to be inside for ball number 4. So that's going to put Yoder Yoder at first base and brings up the top of the order for the Hawks. As it's going to be the second baseman, number 3, Grant Miller.
Miller, the second baseman, the Red Knights were keeping him a little busy early in the game, taking a lot of grounders, but not too many balls going to him as of late.
No, they're going to go ahead and throw over, and he's going to be safe under the tag. The umbrellas are starting to come out, so I'm wondering if it's starting to sprinkle a little bit.
Yeah, we got a couple gray clouds above us right now. And you can,
Brownfield. Sorry, pal.
Oh,
Brownfield
no.
over to first. Under the tag. Safe.
As he goes for the pickoff attempt, as mentioned, looks like some rain might be settling in with some gray clouds. The trees are moving a little bit here with the wind.
So here we go. The pitch. It's going to be a bunt down third. Chase Net throws over to Silverthorne. He gets him.
Great alertness by Jason Net. He's always hopping up there on the play, and he can return those bunts very easily. But the bunt successful there as he moves the runner to second base.
So it's going to be a 5-3 for the first out here in the bottom of the 4th. But that is going to move Tony Yoder to second, and it's going to bring up Cody Yoder, center fielder, up to the plate for the Hawks. 6-0. 1 out. Brownfield checks, throws outside, loves the curveball.
Yeah, Brownfield loves throwing those off-speed pitches, and he's been very successful with a lot of them. Where we've noticed the batter swinging way ahead of these pitches, so excellent work by him.
Brownfield pitch is going to be a beautiful. It's going to be a straight shot down third base line. It's going to stay fair as one's going to score. Yoder's going to go into second. It's going to be a throw, but Silverthorne's right there to back up the throw. And that's going to be a RBI double for Yoder.
Boy, that couldn't have been more down the line there for Yoder. That skipped right over the third base bag into left field.
So that's going to put Tony Yoder across the plate to make it score right now 7-0. So here is the pitch. Fastball goes inside. So this brings up number 18, shortstop Nolan Yoder. So Cody Yoder's at second, Nolan Yoder's at the plate. Here is the 1-0 pitch from Brownfield. Curveball. It's going to be line and just foul. It was about an inch, maybe an inch and a half on the outside of that line.
That was just to the left of the third base line there. I think the Red Knights, just like me, were shaking on that, the one that was going to be another double down the line.
So here we go, still. Bottom half of the 4th, 7-0 now.
Looks
On
like
the RBI double from Yoder.
Looks like the rain's starting to fall here.
Here's the pitch, 1-1. It's going to be out of play. 1-2, the count.
One ball, 2 strikes here against Yoder. 1 out against Highland as Brownfield looks to pitch again.
Brownfield checks the runner. Here's the delivery. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the 4th, 7-0 Hawks. Brownfield looking. It's going to be a high chopper down third. Net. Glows over. He's going to say no. He's going to actually beat it out. He's going to be safe at first. That moves Yoder to third. So the Hawks are going to come here with runners at the corner.
Yeah, that was excellent speed by Yoder there as the ball was a short chopper to third base, but it gave him enough time to beat the out to first base.
That's going to bring up Jeff Todaro. And the thing is, last time Jeff was up, had a 2-run home run between the gap, or right around between center and right.
You got that right. Yeah, that the ball he hit soared over the right center fence, and now he's got 2 runners on here.
Runners on the corners. Of course, we were not surprised as Nolan Yoder's stole second. So now, 1 on the corner, 1 at second. So here we are, third and second.
Tadero's going to call
Tadero.
timeout as he gets resituated.
Hawks come in with a 15-9 record on the year. Yoder's check both runners. Brownfield checks. Here's the pitch. It's going to be popped up. Kenzie makes the catch. Yoder's going to tag up. It's going to be home. Cody's going to get, Yoder's is going to cross the plate on the tag, but that's going to keep Nolan Yoder still at second base, though.
Yeah, that's what Tadero wanted to do there is force the runner up to a tag. He sent that one deep to left field, and Kinsey ignoring the cutoff man completely, trying to get it to home plate. Excellent throw by him. But it's just not enough time to, and Yoder scores to put Highland up 8-0.
So here we go. There's still 2 outs. Brownfield steps in. Weaver in the plate. At the plate. Here's Brownfield. Just misses. Had to be high on that ball.
Yeah, that was a great pitch by him, but just a little bit as it was right around the elbow of the batter.
So here's Brownfield's 1-0 pitch. It's going to be a shot. It's going to be a fair right down left field. That's going to score 1 as Weaver goes to second base. He's going to hold there as the Hawks get another run in.
Yeah, that was a great hit by Weaver as he put that right down the line. 1 bounce, hit the fence, and ends up at second base.
It's up 9-0 right now as Coach Perkins is going to take a timeout, take a trip to the mound and talk, which is a smart thing to do right now, kind of settle him down.
Oh, absolutely. It looks like he's talking to Brownfield currently. I'm not sure if he's going to decide to make a pitching change or just have a word with him to try to settle him down. And does look like Brownfield's going to come out.
Well, the thing is, Brownfield was actually holding back his hamstring a little bit, and he was checking on it.
Absolutely.
But he is going to come out of the game. They are going to go ahead and have him take a seat.
Yeah, after grabbing the hamstring, you don't know if Brownfield for some sort of injury in there, but
And it looks like they're actually going to pull Evan Walter from the catcher's position and put him on the mound for the Red Knights.
yeah, Walter had a lot of pitching experience last year for the Red Knights. Been pitching a little bit this year as well, but spending majority of his time behind the plate at catcher.
So looking at some other changes, looks like Jace Net is coming out. They're going to move Blake Close over to third. Looks like Dickinson.
Dickinson's going to take over at second, what it seems like.
Yeah, it's what it looks like as of right now.
Walter continues to warm up here, and we'll see who they throw in at catcher here. Could be Jason Knight if they saw him go into the dugout, throw on the catcher's gear.
That's not, I'm so sorry, I was wrong. That's not Dickinson. It looks like that is going to be actually Cole Barkus that they moved back into to the second base position. It is.
Okay, Barkus, yeah, subbing out when Blake Close moved to second base. Now back into the lineup once again.
So we're kind of just looking to see here, make sure we got all of them okay. Looks like now catching is going to be Andy Silverthorne for the Red Knights. Okay, so let's try this again now. Here we go. Blake Close sitting at third. Cole Barkus comes in at second. Your catcher, Evan Walter, comes in at to pitch. And now catching is Andy Silverthorne for the Red Knights. So I think we got them all squared away here now, pal.
All right, yeah, they really shifted it on us there, pulling the multiple switches there, so they're keeping us on our toes here in the broadcast booth.
Bottom of the fourth, there is 2 outs. Here is the first pitch. He's going to get called strike on a fastball. So here we go. Trying to remember even who was actually up the bat here.
Yeah, we got up to the plate, the catcher, Dakota Miller.
That's true. It's going to be a pop-up. It's going to be backstop. And Andy's not going to be able to make the catch.
Yeah, that was a high pop-up there right behind the plate. I wasn't sure if that was going to hit the fence or not, and that just goes right off Silverthorne's glove. And now we'll go to an 0-2 count against Dakota Miller.
You know what? I'm looking here. I believe that's Chase Darrington catching.
Get,
They have the wrong number on this sheet.
number 8 for the Red Knights.
Yeah, that's going to be Chase Darrington actually behind
Chase-
the plate.
That's correct.
I apologize.
Andy Silverthorne's going to remain at first base. Yeah, Darrington and
Yeah, on my sheet they have
Silverthorne.
the wrong number. So it's okay.
Oh, they
We
look.
got it
They
all.
look similar. Both tall, skinny kids out there.
So Andy's going to stay at first. Chase Darrington's catching a nice spin move. It's going to be picked, but it's going to be thrown to center field.
Barkus wasn't yet ready for that pickoff attempt, but thankfully the center fielder Sloan alert there to get the ball in, and the runner's going to remain at second base.
Yeah, Nolan didn't take off. Yoder's still sitting there. So 0-2 is the count right now. 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth, 9-0. Third pitcher for the Red Knights tonight. Walters checks the runner. The pitch just misses.
Good off-speed pitch there by
Wow.
Walter. That was just a little bit high. I thought that was going to be a called third strike.
So here comes the 1-2 pitch from Walter. Right up the middle. It's going to be a up the center fielder. He's going to try to score. Yoder he is going to score. They're not even going to try it, as he's going to be safe at the plate. So that's going to be an RBI single
Yeah, that was
for Miller, and that's going to score and put 10 on the board for Highland.
Yeah, that was right up the middle for that's exactly where you want to put the ball. And scores the runner from second base, and now it's a 10-0 ball game here with the Hawks over the Red Knights.
And at that point in time, there's nothing you can do. It was a straight, hard shot up the middle.
No, yeah, not much at all you can do there. That's perfect placement.
That one's going to actually hit the turf, go back to the backstop, and that's going to move him over. Miller over to second as Will Slaybaugh. In the box for Highland. 10-0. Bottom of the fourth. Pitch. Swing and a miss.
That was an excellent off-speed pitch there by Walter. Schleybock swings ahead of that one.
Walter comes set, checks the runner at second. Here is the 1-1 pitch. It's going to get him to actually lunge for it as it's going to be fouled down third base line.
Yeah, Schlabach was ahead on that one as well. Makes contact this time. But another good off-speed pitch there by Evan Walter.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. 10-0 Highland. So here is the pitch. Outside.
Excellent work by Darrington, getting his body in front of that one there to prevent the runner from going from second to third.
So here we go. Here is the 2-2 pitch from Walter. It's high. It's going to go off Darrington's glove back to the backstop. But Miller's not going to run. He's going to stay at second.
Yeah, Miller wasn't even looking to go to third base on that one, and so I wasn't sure whether the ball was going to bounce right back into the catcher's glove, and he was going to be in trouble there running into third.
So that's going to bring up a full count here. As here's the pitch from Walter. It's going to be a chopper. Close gets it, and he's going to throw him out at first. So it's going to be a 5-3, and that's going to be the third out here as we go to the top of the fifth. Telling you what an inning for the Hawks.
Yeah, excellent job putting a couple runs on the board for the Hawks there. They brought the bats tonight, and a couple nice long hits and throw a couple singles together, and they got a 10-0 lead now.
So 4 runs leaves 1 on. We're going to go here into the top of the fifth inning with a score. Hawks 10, Red Knights nothing.
Yeah, this is, I guess, what we've seen from the Hawks here as this East District bracket has gone on. A lot of big wins here for them. I mean, winning 11-1 their last game, 10-0, 25-0. This team knows how to put runs on the board, and they're showing it again here tonight. As Yoder warms up here to start the fifth inning. He's had a very efficient performance here thus far.
Well, one of the things that kind of helps out too is, Highland, of course, beating Frontier 11-1, didn't have to throw their ace. So it kind of held their ace a little bit here for the Red Knights. On the other hand, Red Knights actually had a big game against Shady Side. So they went ahead and threw Bowser, which honestly you do because you don't really look toward, the future. I mean, of course, it's always in the back of a coach's mind or head, but, you win, you win.
Definitely, yeah. When they're playing the number 1 team, Shady Side, it's you got to put your ace in there, and you never know if you're going to win the game, move on to the next day. So you might as well put the ace in while you're still playing.
Absolutely, absolutely. Not Minerva. I apologize. Hawks had no issue with Frontier.
No, they took an easy win. I mean, 11-0. That's a excellent performance to defeat the number 4 seed Frontier here in this bracket.
So here we go, top of the fifth, 10-0 Highland as Darrington steps in, play for the first time. Swings and a miss, strike 1.
And Darrington subbed in the towards the end of the last inning. Now playing catcher for the Red Knights once Evan Walter came in to pitch.
Here is the 0-1 pitch, going to be low. Count moves to 1-1. Darrington fouls it back and out of play.
Good work for Darrington. Get a little contact on the ball there.
Absolutely.
The right-hander.
Right now, too, as well. I see the umbrellas are going down. The sun's peeking through. Here is a 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3. Brings up Andy Silverthorne.
First baseman, Andy Silverthorne.
Andy Silverthorne now at the plate. The freshman has struck out looking so far today. 10-0 Highland, top of the fifth, down the pitch.
Here's the pitch for Andy Silverthorne. Called swung and miss, strike 1.
Head coach Chris Davis after the game on the field, so stay tuned for that. Assuming Highland's able to finish this game off.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, this is looking like Yoder from earlier in the game as he was throwing a lot of strikes, and now he's finding the strike zone pretty easily.
Here is the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Highland only down to 1 out. This out, they get this out. Highland will move on. So, but that brings up the top of the order, though, for the Red Knights.
Yeah, Sloan, the leadoff hitter, made a excellent play out in center field as he fouls this ball off now. It's going to soar over the Red Knight dugout.
Logan Sloan, 0-1 count to him. He's over 2, a ground out the second, also a strikeout. Also, Finish Line Auto Bodies now at one location.
So here we go. 0-1 pitch from Yoders. Called strike on the inside corner.
6-0-4, 14-3. That pitch a cold strike. Now an 0-2 count to Logan Sloan. 10-0 Hawks, top of the fifth. Here's the 0-2.
0-2 pitch.
Fastball going to be
Just misses.
Just off that outside corner. That was a good placement by Yoder there. Just misses. Because now it's a 1-2 count against Sloan.
So here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. And that is going to be the ball game here, guys, at Minerva, as Highland will beat the Red Knights 10-0 in 5. So that's going to be it. So Highland will play next Thursday at Lancaster, the Beaver Field. It's going to be interesting. And we wish Highland good luck and the best during the rest of the run here in the tournament.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was an excellent performance by Highland. Yoder was very efficient on the pitcher's mound. They brought the bats, an incredible home run by Tadero over the right field wall. So, hey, we wish the best for Highland here as they advance here in the in these playoffs.
Red Knights will go to 18-11 on the season. And that's pretty much going to do it. And that's pretty much going to do it for us, as that is a final here from Minerva. We want to take this time to thank everyone here for the generosity, the kindness. We truly do appreciate it. Every time we're here, it's nothing but a class act, and we truly appreciate Minerva. Also, once again, like you said, good luck to the Hawks. Red Knights had a great season, great run. I see Mark Farrell on there. Like you said, Red Knights came out in a sea of red and white today down that third base line.
Yeah, you had a lot of support here from the local fans. A little bit of a drive to get here for those fans. So that's nice that they're that dedicated to watch the Red Knights play here.
And that is going to do it here for us. For Mr. We apologize. They had a couple issues in the first, as I didn't know it. I was doing the game and didn't know that someone unplugged us from the internet by accident here. I was getting a text saying there's no sound. I'm looking, I'm bouncing and everything. Then I looked down and realized that someone accidentally unplugged us. But, hey, it was not done purposely. It was just by accident. So it worked.
Not the first malfunction for us.
No, and it won't be the last.
Absolutely.
As the Red Knights now are going to go ahead and get the award.
Present the medals to him here.
So that's going to do it for us. For Mr. Kevin Wagner, I'm Rich Coburn. Join us as we have a lot of things actually coming up in the summer that's going to actually surprise us. It's going to be interesting. On July 4th, K-Night Network will have the Toronto Red Knight and Boom fireworks right here. Not only will we have the fireworks in the air for you, but we will also have the music for you. RJ and those guys will do a wonderful job. And as I'm hearing rumors right now that this could be the last year that they're setting them off, we're going to have the music for you right here. So if you're on your boat, or if you're at the stadium, or if you're at your house, turn on K-Night Network, and we'll have the music for you here for the 4th of July.
Absolutely. Toronto's got one of the best fireworks shows around. So
I agree.
Make sure you tune in for that one.
They work hard, and it's a pleasure to join forces with them this year, as we have done in the past. So you can listen to the music here, and once again, can't take anything away from the Red Knights as they fought hard this whole entire season. And this is where it's going to come to an end. Your final score here at Minerva: Highland 10, your Red Knights nothing. 4. Once again, Mr. Kevin Wagner, I'm Rich Coburn saying have a